The first light of dawn barely grazed the city's skyline when Nathan Brooks, a weary single father in his early 30s, bolted out the door, his tie haphazardly knotted, his resume tucked safely in a worn leather case. Today wasn't just another morning, it was the morning. For years, Nathan had scraped by with odd jobs to put food on the table for his 7-year-old daughter, Lily, her bright eyes his only anchor. This interview at a renowned city firm could change everything. A steady paycheck, a secure future, a chance to give Lily the joyful childhood she deserved. Yet fate is a fickle guide, often twisting plans in unexpected ways. As Nathan hurried through the crowded plaza, mentally rehearsing his pitch, a sharp, desperate cry shattered his focus. "Help someone, please!" His heart raced as he spun toward the sound. A well-dressed woman in her mid-40s clutched her chest beside a parked car, her breath shallow, her eyes wide with terror. Passers-by froze, uncertain. Nathan didn't. He dropped his case, the leather slapping the pavement, and knelt beside her, his fingers trembling as he dialed 911. "Stay with me," he urged, guiding her through faint, ragged breaths. When she crumpled, lifeless, his pulse thundered. But he pressed his hands to her chest, performing CPR with a steadiness that belied his fear. Sweat beaded on his brow as seconds stretched into eternity. When paramedics finally arrived, the woman's breathing stabilized. She gripped Nathan's hand with startling strength, her voice a faint whisper, "Thank you." "You stayed." His lips curved into a shaky smile, but a glance at his watch sent his stomach plummeting. The interview time had passed. The dream he'd chased for years, gone in a heartbeat. Later, after picking Lily up from school, her tiny hand in his, Nathan wandered into a quiet cafe to clear his swirling thoughts. Regret gnawed at him, yet relief flickered too. The woman was alive because of him. As he sipped his coffee, replaying the chaotic morning, the cafe door chimed. His eyes lifted, and there she was, the woman he'd saved. Gone was the panic. Now she carried a quiet, commanding presence. Her gaze locked on him, sharp yet warm, as she approached his table. "I hoped I'd find you," she said, sliding into the seat across from him. Nathan's heart skipped. "I didn't get your name earlier," she said softly. "Nathan Brooks," he replied, his voice cautious, unsure. She extended a hand. "Margaret Hayes, CEO of Hayes and Sterling Enterprises." The words hit like a thunderbolt. That was the firm he'd missed his interview for. Margaret studied him, her eyes piercing yet kind. "You missed your chance this morning." Nathan managed a wry chuckle, masking his disappointment. "Guess saving a life doesn't keep a schedule." Her smile was gentle, knowing. "You could have walked away, Nathan. Most did. Your choice speaks louder than any resume." Nathan's chest tightened, hope and doubt warring within him. "Are you saying—" Margaret leaned forward, her voice steady but warm. "I don't need a boardroom to see your worth. You proved your heart in a moment that mattered most." A spark of hope flared in Nathan's chest, brighter than he'd felt in years. But suspense lingered. What would this mean for his future? Days later, a letter arrived at Nathan's modest apartment. His hands shook as he opened it, Lily peering curiously over his shoulder. It was from Hayes and Sterling Enterprises, not a rejection but an offer. Not just any offer, a senior role, tailored to his skills, with a salary that would secure Lily's future. Margaret's note was simple. "Your courage deserves more than a chance. It deserves a legacy." Tears welled in Nathan's eyes as he hugged Lily, the weight of years lifting, replaced by a future brimming with possibility.